Okay, so now that we have some idea of what a quadratic function looks like, we can start to get some sense of how this might work for real world applications. So let's take a look at this. Abigail tosses a coin off a bridge into the stream below. The height in feet where the coin is above the water is modeled by the equation h of t equals -16 times t minus 7 times t plus 1, where t represents time in seconds. So that must mean h of t is the height. What is the vertex of the function? What does it represent in context of the question? How long is the coin in the air and how do you know? So what I want to show you here is that most of these problems involve a projectile because a projectile follows a quadratic path, okay, the height of it. So I want you to notice that this has a -16. And so this is actually going to look something like this. Now, I don't know exactly what these numbers are, but that's not the point. The point is that you can visualize kind of what this looks like. So we can start to put some numbers here with this. The most important ones, I think, are going to be, let's figure out what these are right here. Remember, these are our x-intercepts. That's where it crosses the x-axis, and we find those by simply setting this equal to 0 and then solving. So let's just do that over here on the side. This is going to help us to find our axis of symmetry. And then that will allow us to find our vertex, which is what they're asking for right here. So we learned a little bit about this in the last lesson, so hopefully this will look familiar. So I'm going to do 0 equals -16 times t minus 7 times t plus 1. And -16 can never equal 0. Whoops. -16 can never equal 0. So I'm going to ignore that one. But t minus 7 could equal 0, which means t equals 7. And t plus 1 could equal 0, which means t equals -1. That means that my x-intercepts are 7, 0, and -1, 0, which means this point right here, we know that that's -1, 0, and we know that this is 7, 0. So let's write that in. This is going to be -1, 0 right here, and this is going to be 7, 0. Now, in the last lesson when we learned about graphing, I mentioned to you that the axis of symmetry then is halfway between these two. So -1 to 7 is, if I go halfway between, I'm going to be at x equals 3. Because 3 is halfway between -1 and 7. So this is going to be at x equals 3. So now, using that information, I can plug 3 in for t. So now we're just remembering how to find the vertex algebraically. I'm going to plug 3 in for t, and I guess this should be a t right here. I'm going to plug 3 in for t, and I'm going to see what I get for h of t. So here we go. H of 3 equals -16 times 3 minus 7 times 3 plus 1. So I'm going to punch that whole thing into my calculator, just as I see it there. -16 times 3 minus 7 times 3 plus 1. And when I put that in my calculator, I get 256. So what that tells us is that my vertex is 3, 256. Now, what does that mean in context of the question? That means that this means that at 3 seconds, the coin reaches a maximum height. Okay, this parabola is concave down, which means this is a maximum right here. A maximum height of 256 feet. Okay, Abigail must be really strong because 256 feet is pretty darn high. That's okay. All right, So how long is the coin in the air and how do you know? Well, we saw what the path at the, let me move this down a little bit so we can see our graph. We saw that the path, the throw starts right here. She's on a bridge, so she's already in the air. And so she throws it and it hits the ground right here at 7. Now you could say, Mr. Burke, it also hits the ground at -1. Well, that's true, but when we're talking about real world problems, and this is important, it doesn't make any sense to have a -1 as time. Remember that this is a time axis. So -1 time makes no sense. So we're going to ignore that one and we're going to pay attention to this one. So our answer here is the coin is in the air for 7 seconds because that's when it reaches a height of 0, and 0 is the ground. So I gave you a couple of practice problems for this. Go ahead and try them out, and then you'll be able to do the required assignment for this.